Welcome to episode 26 of our playthrough of Genesis Alpha 1. Now, this one is a little bit different. I've actually done a little bit of grinding between episode 25 and 26. That's because basically a few things I wanted to do before this episode that I really didn't want to bore you guys with, and that was a good thing because it was a couple of hours of grinding at least. What I was trying to do was get the biomass ready so that I would have enough crew members to undertake an N2O Genesis without subjecting you guys to me just shooting enemies constantly for an hour or so. But also I wanted to restructure the ship a little bit, which I've done to help with the rest of the grinding for the game. The first thing I did, if we have a look at the map, is I had a decontamination chamber that went nowhere. I deleted that to get some more energy back. I deconstructed the second workshop and created a third workshop, which I can show you. I haven't colored it yet, so I'll color everything, all the changes once I've shown you. So this is a workshop. This is the workshop 3. It's basically completely different to look at, and it even has an upstairs area.
New clone has been welcomed.
So you can build off this from upstairs, and there's a ship there, which is cool.
New materials have been refined.
So I created that, and as far as the workshop goes, through my grinding, I did get a couple of other weapon schematics. Not schematics, what you need to research the weapon. One was the power shotgun. I got the power shotgun 2 and 3, so as soon as we get the materials to be able to research that, we'll be able to do that. I also created the mini flak. I haven't used it yet, and so yeah, probably won't even. But on top of that, I went about and I destroyed all red robots and replaced them with pink ones, because pink ones are significantly faster and they basically unload your ship really, really quickly. I learnt something pretty funny though when I did that, and that is don't stand next to the robots when you destroy them, because when they blow up, they will kill you, and that happened to me. I was shooting one with my rifle and I was right next to it about here, and it killed me. So I wasn't shooting it with a grenade launcher or anything like that. So my last captain is dead, all because I had to destroy the robots to replace them with pink ones. I also ripped out the beaming stations that we had. I rarely used them and they were taking up a little bit of energy, and I destroyed some useless corridors that we had as well. So that I could add this an extra refinery. You'll see there's I intended to add an extra refinery, but I didn't add the extra refinery. Instead, I added an extra greenhouse, and I can show you. Nope. I can show you this extra greenhouse if I can get my own bearings in my own ship.
New materials have been
Yeah, I put it through the hangar, which makes 0 sense, but that's what I did because there was room, and that was the only place I had room. And you can see in here I've been growing KOH plants, nothing but KOH plants, because N2O and KOH are the only planets we have left unless we find something with a different atmosphere. And so we've got provision already for 18 KOH crew members, so when we're finished with the N2O, getting the atmosphere up for the remaining KOH crew members will be a lot easier.
New materials.
I also deconstructed all access points. They're useful, but we're not using the tractor beam, and with our shields at full strength, we haven't been invaded once, so I've been thinking we don't need those access points, and for that reason I also deconstructed the respawn chamber and used the extra energy and resources to build more storage. I also went to, you can have a look at this here. I've got energy up to 296 or 300 now, so we're almost utilizing our energy perfectly, thanks to the deconstruction of a lot of modules and the adding of the greenhouse. The
New
greenhouse took
materials have
40,
been
so
refined.
it was really the only extra energy thing that I added of note. I did get a suit upgrade, which happened by accident when I was on a planet, and it was an armor upgrade, which took me to 20% armor. That means I think there's probably only one more suit upgrade out there for us to get. And that's about it. That's about all that changed. So with that said, I want to color the ship back to red because you've seen everything that's changed. Okay. So now we are actually
New
ready
materials
to
have
go
been
and colonize
refined.
a planet straight away because we do have everything we need. Yes, we have 25 crew members breathing N2O, and one of these N2O planets requires 24. That one. So that's where we're going, and we can warp there straight away. So let's just do that and get this first Genesis underway. I don't know if I was imagining things or not, but whilst I was
New
farming for the
materials
extra
have been
biomass for
refined.
this
Harvester
mission,
destination set.
I found it quite difficult. It took a while to get the biomass I needed because I was getting swamped by enemies. At one point I thought I was going to die, and at one point I actually ran out of ammo on both weapons. There were so many enemies. I don't know if that's because the game has picked up in difficulty, or maybe it's also possible that certain... Nice. It's also possible that that if you stay on a planet long enough, it will get more and more difficult the longer you stay there, because I was on a planet for quite some time. Now, if my memory serves me correctly, the alien will be this way. The Queen, I should say. Let's see if we can get there straight away without making any wrong turns. Whoa, thought he was dead. Okay, this is different layout to what I expected. Did I just go around in a circle? I think I might have. Yeah, I think that's a circle. Okay, so not all layouts are identical. I wonder if this leads out as well. Whoa. Okay. Hear the Queen. Oh, there she is. Why won't it put down this? Oh! My 2 turrets got destroyed, probably by my grenades, I think. It's a bugger.
Exploit, oppress, all legitimate by laws, a chain of command by the will of the people.
The more heavy caliber ammo we can get for the rack, the better. Full grenades. Not full with heavy caliber, but that's okay.
We are the most advanced, most creative species. The crown of creation, they say. Should we bring our culture to this place? What can we offer to this world?
Genesis initiated. Okay, final report. Suit upgrades 1, which was the armor. Alien species, locations found 1. Resource locations found 1, so not a lot there. 83% of aliens have been encountered, 81% of planets have been explored. We've researched 100% of clones. Okay, the hostile environmental conditions on the planet forced the people to become very creative planetary engineers. They constructed flexible walking cities and machines that could be placed anywhere on the planet's surface. After 150 years, their engineers learned to use sounds for planetary engineering and complex constructions. Heavy stones could be transported through the sky only by the use of certain sound frequencies. They liked to sculpt full mountains to sculptures or faces. Rivers and lakes could be shaped and reshaped within seconds. As they continued experiments, an unexpected resonance effect destroyed the proud and wealthy civilization. That sounds like exactly what a number of people theorize happened in ancient Egypt. Okay, let's continue. Okay, while I was playing offline, I discovered a suit upgrade. I found the Shroom alien location and marked out where Zerg's Leaf are, and that's it. So let's continue. We normally end our episodes at this point, but this time we're not doing that, and we're going to be happy to have more of these N2O breathing crew members just handed out to us, because they're what we're going to need for the next few planets as well. And now it's time to find out where the next one will be. interestingly, I have this NH3 Genesis candidate marked, and if I take it off, you'll see it appears here. That is actually a candidate we've already initiated Genesis on. So I think the game has gotten a little bit stuck with removing this from my site location, because no matter what I do, I can't get rid of it. Anyway, we're looking for another N2O planet. That's the... is that the only other one? That is the only other one. And for this one, we need 20 crew members. We currently have 5.
New materials have been refined.
And not a lot of biomass. I think we can make 10 crew members from the biomass. So that would be 15 all up that we would have, and we would just need a little biomass to make the rest. Let's find out. N2O, wasn't it? PCI, O2. I think it's the Decker. Yeah, Decker. Well, we can actually research more Decker, but I don't want to do that right now. It'll use our biomass. A lot of our biomass.
Cloning initiated.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7. So we have 10 biomass left. Would have thought that would have been enough to make another clone. Oh well, either way, we'll leave these guys to it, and we will go and get some biomass. I think we might try and hunt for some KOH plants.
New materials have been refined.
KOH, that's what we're going to need next. Oh, there's one right next to us. There is here. KOH. Alright, we know where we're going. We're probably going to get attacked here, but let's get that plant. And while we're getting that plant, we'll get some biomass.
Harvester destination set.
10, 9,
Oh, the other thing, when I was playing before recording, I actually found a site and it told me that it had discovered a new Genesis candidate, an NH3 planet, which freaked me out because we've already colonized our NH3 planets and I have deleted all of those plants, and I thought, oh, here we go, I'm not going to be able to do it, but the site was actually pointing me towards a planet that I had already colonized. So that's why you see when I look at site locations, it's marked in there because it doesn't know we've done it already, and I found it after the fact. So it'll be interesting to see if it gets really difficult to fight the enemies on this planet. It was very difficult before. One of the plants we need. Oh no, we don't need this plant, but we'll grab it anyway because I can just see us finding another site location at some point telling me that I need more NH3 plants. It'd be nice to have the plants ready and waiting. But we'll see. I'm keeping my fingers crossed that that's not going to happen. Now the plant we did want though, it's got to be here somewhere. Yeah. It's got to be here somewhere.
life form detected.
Where? Oh, there. Oh. Oh, where'd they come from? So it really sucks when you get damaged while you're trying to find biomass, because all the biomass goes back to your health, and then it's a big slowdown. I'm just going to pick up everything. Maybe we'll come back. Yeah, it's a big slowdown on getting to our goal of being able to clone more crew members. I've got to remember not to get hit as much as I can. So these blue light enemies, apparently the only way they can get on your ship is via the tractor beam. But since I'm not using the tractor beam, that's not a problem. We're going to have to leave. Because I do find that plant.
9, 8, 7, 6.
Wait, I can hear them. Oh, all that biomass over there that I didn't see.
2, 1, 0.
But I will be able to show you now just how much more efficient the pink robots are at unloading the hangar ship. If out of interest, I also built a second refinery at one point to see if it would speed up refining, but it really didn't. Well, not that I noticed anyway. So I quickly deconstructed it and replaced it with a new greenhouse, which was a better idea anyway. Look how fast these guys are. And now we can go straight back down. That's great.
New materials have been refined. Harvester destination set.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Launch sequence activated.
I have to remember to use the shield aura as often as possible to prevent taking any damage. Otherwise, the amount of biomass that we need to get just gets higher and higher. Sometimes it's hard though, because the game has definitely gotten more difficult. Biomass. Oh, there's one. There's the plant we're after. We'll definitely have more than enough KOH plants to get the final 2 planets going. That's a nice lot of biomass. No more. Also better to check how much storage is left, because I'm picking up a lot of resources and I will be able to trade them at least, but for the moment we don't want to pick up useless resources. We're after ideally uranium first, sulfur and iridium for our weapons and research, and of course biomass for cloning. Have a look.
New clone has been welcomed.
Oh, there's plenty of storage space, so that's great. 5 KOH plants. We definitely have enough plants, at least for the amount of crew that we need. We currently have, what? 8 N2O crew. Oh, yeah, that's right. That's fine. 24 biomass. Probably room to get another clone going. Decker, I think it is. Yep.
Cloning initiated.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, plus that one. But he's about to be finished. So, what's that?
New
Not
clone
near enough yet.
arrived.
We need more mass, more biomass.
New materials have been refined.
We're going to get attacked. What's that? That's another plant. And that's another plant. And a HCl plant. Oh, and sites. Okay, we want to go. We'll go here and then here.
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive.
Harvester destination set.
10, 9, launch sequence activate. 7.
Oh, the other thing I did find was
3.
one or two. Maybe two. A couple. Maybe one. I'm not sure. We'll have a look in a sec. And that's Tom's voyages. So a couple more entries to look at. I haven't looked at those. I thought I would save them. We'll have a look at those when we get back. Forgotten why we're here again. That's right, there's another KOH plant here. Probably don't need it, but just in case. Mainly here for the biomass. So as soon as something lands... Oh! That's not right. Like to keep my distance from those guys because they can really hurt you. Oh, like that. God damn it. I actually pressed my alien ability too. It didn't trigger. Damn it. Now we have to earn back the biomass that we lost. Oh, there's plenty there. That'll do it. Nice. Whoa. Yeah, so as you can see, the game has definitely gotten harder. Enemies appearing more frequently, at least. What's that? Decker 3 unlocked. Well, that's cool. Let's hope the turrets take... Oh no, turrets with me. Long distance shooting. And that's why I like the rifle. Whoop. shield aura for the win. Might have been a waste of it, actually. One more round, and then we'll get out of here.
Life form detected.
Oh, stuck. Oh,
Life form detected. Life form detected.
on to go.
10, 9, launch sequence activate. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
So we definitely have enough now to make all the crew members we need, I think, for another Genesis. I've just had, my brain has just shut down and I've forgotten there was something else here that we wanted though, wasn't there? Like a site or something. Oh no, that's right. There was a site here. Yeah. Okay, we'll go there and we'll exploit those sites before we do anything. And with any luck, we never know, we might get our final suit upgrade that we need. One site, one site.
Harvester destination set.
There's also a KOH plant here. Quite a few planets.
10, 9, sequence activate. 7, 6, 5, 4, access 3, 2, 1, 0. Launch sequence activated.
For a site. That's it.
Accessing archives. 20%. 40%.
I hope it's not a Genesis candidate,
60%.
because that'll freak me out. Probably have done all the ones there are to be done, or revealed all the ones there are to be
80%.
revealed. But it will still freak me out, because you never know.
All phases complete.
New transmission
So Tom's
intercepted.
Voyage. Oh, that's right. I forgot to play the other Tom's Voyage we had. We'll do those later. Too risky to do it here. Tons of biomass. This is good. Wow. So much. I'm using my shield. Just in case. Oh, that didn't kill him.
Life form detected.
It's so misty I can't see. But I can lure them around to the turret. The turret can see.
Life form detected. Life form detected. Life form detected.
Let's lure them around to the turret side.
Life form detected.
Get them? Yeah.
Life form detected.
Where? I didn't see where that was.
Life form detected.
Turret, get them all. Nice. Oh,
New weapon research unlocked.
X-ray caster 3. That's tempting. Time to go.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
Don't know if the X-ray caster will be more powerful than the SA-1 rifle, though. None of the level 3 weapons seem to have been as powerful as this. And that long range usage, it's just... At this stage, when you don't want to be hit and you want to try and preserve your biomass, harvester cannot be unloaded until they're required. That's fine. Actually, no, that's not fine. We may need to just check what's happening in the refinery. Why is there no one here? I had this fully staffed. That's strange.
Job assigned.
Actually, that's pretty strange. Unless they just got sick and then, or went to the lounge, maybe. Got tired of working for a slave driver like me.
New clone has
What am I
been
looking at?
welcomed.
12? Thought we had way more than that. Damn. Okay. In that case, I need to double check how the cloning is going. Yeah.
New materials have been refined.
Don't understand that.
Cloning initiated.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19,
Cloning
20.
initiated.
I cannot actually remember how many we need.
Cloning done.
This one, wasn't it? 20. And the rest are KOH planets. So we only need 20. But we have another site here to go and check out.
New materials have been refined.
And we might still have to wait though. Nope, we're good. KOH plant there.
Harvester
Well, let's check out the site
destination
first.
10, 9, 8,
We'll grab that KOH
7,
plant.
6,
And
5,
then with the biomass we have, we should be able to conduct
2,
our second Genesis.
0. Launch
set.
sequence
New
activated.
cloning.
There it is.
Accessing archives.
And yet again, I forgot to look at the Tom's voyages.
20%.
I can't see them.
40%. 60% detected.
I don't like this.
80%.
Oh, it's those guys. Ones that shoot out the stuff.
All phases complete.
Wait on. Oh. Whoa. No, that's just the... There's somewhere.
Life form detected. Life form detected.
Oh. Yeah, like I said, it's definitely harder. Whoa! With lots more enemies appearing more frequently. Where is that one? Let's find out what we've got.
We
Another Tom's
intercepted a
Voyage.
transmission. Please check your
We've got
database for
3 at
details.
least to watch, maybe 4. Whoa! Ah, damn it. Damn it. That really sucks.
Life form detected.
Now we've got to earn all that biomass back. This is what I was saying at the start about how at this point it's quite difficult because you can't afford to be hit. Otherwise it costs you all the biomass that you're here to farm.
Life form detected. Life form detected.
We still haven't, we have now. So now we're back to square one.
Life form detected.
pretty hard to see biomass that's... Where's that coming from? There was no warning for that. Okay.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
Now let's watch those toms for wedges. Poor old Tom. I don't think he's had a very good time. But before we watch them, let's make sure we're not wasting time and that our clones are getting built.
New materials have
15.
been refined.
We need 20. Okay, that's fine. Let's check out Tom. So there's 4.
New materials have been refined. New clone has been welcomed.
No sound with this one. Some eerie atmospheric music. Oh, what is that? Who are they?
New materials have been refined. New clone arrived.
Okay. Short and over. Like this same planet is featuring in all of them. Is there a specific planet we have to find?
They saved me. I need to find my transmitter.
New materials have been
Transmit the coordinates to
refined.
Genesis Command. This paradise will be our new home. Where's my transmitter?
New crew member added.
Those guys are friends.
Have I done? I unleashed them. I gave them wings. Not that others haven't tried before. They were persistent, ruthless, had ideas and ideals. Some of them were courageous,
New
dedicated
materials have been
heroes.
refined.
Yet all of them liars. It's in our nature, but we didn't make it far. Not far enough. And after those glorious days, there wasn't much space traveling anymore. There was no competition. No one left to beat.
Cloning done.
No destinations in range anyway. We had no dreams left. Other vital things became more important than digging on the moon. The global corporations and their executive goons, the politicians, started conflicts and crusades.
New materials have been refined.
Leaving millions starving, radiating, and dying. Humans. A breed whose culture is driven by consumerism, egoism, and greed. By jealousy and fear. An arrangement that has forgotten about justice, where criminals systematically dodge
New
out
crew member
so-called
added.
laws with their credit cards and with their ties. A breed
New materials have been refined.
Just waiting for the end. But we are also masters of distraction, paralyzed by Hollywood and by virtual realities, spinning in endless circles, smiling, imitating, liking. An army of obedient kids trying to entertain, to lullaby us with never-ending shows with their songs about shopping, their infantile hero flicks.
New clone has been welcomed.
Humans transformed into mindless followers. How could we
New
end
materials have been refined.
What is the agenda behind all that destruction? Is it to blind us, to make us deaf, unable to think, to speak out, to revolt, waiting for the end with a smile? And then things changed. My very own research led to a new technology, to a change in our perception of the world and of our fate. The hyperdrive was able to take us away from here, taking us to new resources, to new promised lands, to Nestle, to Andromeda. And then
New
we found
materials have been
Alpha
refined.
One, a galaxy full of bright suns, habitable planets, and foreign life. Efforts to save Earth were soon ended, and we reached out for the stars again. The sinister goal, finding a new home for humanity, finding our next victim. What have I?
That went on and on and on and on and on, and finished with a whatever. Okay, whatever. Where are
New
we at now?
materials have been refined.
Alright, we have enough crew members to do what we need to do, which is to colonize this planet. We should have plenty of uranium to get there as well. And there's a couple of KOH plants on the way. There's actually one here. I think I better grab that before we leave. In case we need it, which we probably don't, but just in case.
Harvester destination set.
Won't hurt to have the extra biomass for the next round of colonization.
6, 5, access granted. 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
I'm not sure if there's meant to be clues in these Tom's voyages that you're meant to be deciphering, or whether they're just basically extra lore about the galaxy to make it a little bit more interesting. Here for a planet. This one. Let's make sure there's nothing else here that we want. Nothing specific. See where they landed.
Life form detected.
The side of the ship. Yes. Oh.
Life form
I
detected.
don't recognize these guys.
Life form detected. Life form detected.
Oh, damn it. Oh, and that really hurt too. Well, that's pretty much means we have to gather a lot more biomass to make up for that. It might be me, but I might be tripping, but it seems if I use the grenade launcher, I get more biomass.
Life form detected.
Where from? Where'd they land? I still haven't recovered all the biomass that one enemy took off me. These guys. Oh, oh. I hear him.
Life form detected. Form detected. Life form detected.
Oh, behind us as well. How did that go through? Now we're... Oh!
New weapon research unlocked.
Nice. Not that I'll be using an acid rifle. Not my type of weapon. Definitely harder. More enemies, more frequent enemies. And that's good, because that gives us more biomass faster, so long as we don't get hit.
Life form detected.
Tons of biomass here.
Life form detected.
That's the guys that really hurt.
Detected.
Sure of it. Yeah.
Life form detected. Life form detected.
here as soon as we can get a break.
Life form detected. Life form detected. Life form detected.
Right, let's get out of here.
10, 9, launch sequence activated. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3,
Oh, it's going to be
2,
close.
1, 0.
Oh. Okay, so now let's continue and do a second Genesis.
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive. Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive.
And after this, we'll only have 3 KOH planets to go.
Warning. Prepare for hyperdrive.
New materials have been refined.
Access granted.
Harvester destination set.
10, 9, launch sequence activated. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3.
This should be the last of the NTO planets, unless there's one out there that we haven't found.
Launch sequence activated.
I am slightly worried about that, given the percentage of planets explored. However, that just may purely relate to the last few planets we're yet to conduct Genesis on, so maybe get to 100% just by doing those.
Life form detected.
Whoa. Alright, this is where we want to be. Oh! I did not expect that. Oh! When the Queen came through the energy barrier, I thought, oh shit, I'm gonna die. I thought I had that all set up, and ultimately I did. But that was a moment.
There's no hesitation to kill, torture, exploit, oppress. All legitimate by laws. A chain of command by the will of the people.
Okay. Time for another Genesis. We already did one this episode, so I think I'll skip the cutscene on this one.
Creative species. The crown of creation, they say. Should we bring our culture?
And hopefully we'll still get to read the end though. I haven't done that before. Yeah, cool. The new colony increased and prospered over the years. Many terrestrial plants and animals could be integrated into the planet's ecosystem. It is remarkable to mention that the Genesis colony lived successfully without hierarchies, government, or forms of punishment. The democratic society was based on solidarity, equality, diversity, and rejected dogmatic religions as well as private property. People lived in small autonomous communities without traditional family structures. They never needed to build prisons. 1152 years later, after the colony's foundation, a change of climate caused a collapse. That's exactly the same as the previous one. No findings since the last one because we pretty much just farmed the biomass and went straight to it. Planets explored 81%, aliens encountered 85%. I don't think that went up. So there might be a number of planets out there we haven't explored yet that aren't Genesis candidates. Not worried about that though. I pretty much, at this point, I'm 99.9% sure we've revealed them all. Ship modules lost too. Not sure what that's about. We've killed over 5,000 aliens at this point, and our rank is Star Commodore. I don't know if it's better than Captain obviously, but I don't know if that's the highest rank yet, but we'll take it. Well, that's it for this episode. In the next episode, we're going to make a run for the final 2 Genesis planets in the system. That might also be the final episode, depending on how that goes. So, thanks for watching and following along up to this point, and I'll see you in the next episode.